What is up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie. I'm back again on my self-published channel to you guys get another video, and today I'm going to be talking about a revelation that I came across watching a video about fearful avoidance attachment style and how to know if you're healing. And basically one of the things that she was saying is you don't get like offended or like get upset or super like fight or flight or like tight when it comes to other people being vulnerable and like expressing, maybe being like a victim or showing that they're feeling needy and things like that. And I really had to stop and think. I was like, wow, I've actually done that before, because I always think of myself as someone who is perfectly fine with other people showing their feelings and being open and being vulnerable. But I think that maybe it's more so when it doesn't have to do with me. Like if it has to do with me, like say me and this person are having some sort of issue, or they have an issue with me. Like in the past, my ex-boyfriend, for example, there were times when I could tell that he was being more needy of my time and my attention. And there were times where I felt his insecurities, and instead of me being like open and patient with him and being able to hold space for him to have those emotions and just be able to express those things to me, I would get offended. I would get very defensive, and I would think that he was overreacting, and I would think that he was basically doing too much, and I just didn't understand why he was doing the things that he was doing. And now that I understand more about my attachment style, I understand that because in my experiences, I haven't been able to be vulnerable. I haven't been able to be needy. I haven't been able to show these things or show my insecurities in a way that allowed me to still receive love and understanding. So naturally, like when you have a fearful attachment style, you tell yourself from a young age that, okay, this is not okay. So that becomes a rule for you. It becomes a rule that I'm not allowed to show my emotions in this way. I'm not allowed to be needy, which is why it's still to this day so hard for me sometimes to tell people in voice like, hey, I'm really needing support right now, and I'm really not doing okay right now. I need more support from you as a friend, as whoever, it's really hard for me to do that because somewhere multiple times in my past, like that hasn't really yielded me results that like were comforting. And like, so now, as an adult, we take the rules that we have on ourselves, and we sometimes judge others if they're not also abiding by those rules. So I was being judgmental. I was being so judgmental of like the feelings that he was having and the things that he was expressing to me, and I was in no way, shape, or form able to receive that vulnerability as a gift. I was taking offense to it. I was wanting to pull away because of it. I was feeling misunderstood because of it. So I just wanted to share that sometimes we don't see ourselves in a certain way because depending on the relationship or like how something is going down, we can be blind to ourselves. Because like I said, I used to think really with my whole heart that yes, it's totally fine for people to open up to me and tell me how they feel if I did something wrong to them. But was that necessarily true? No. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I want you guys to be able to hopefully see yourself in me if you guys are also like working on healing. And that's something that definitely needs to be worked on if we are wanting to have these strong connections in our lives. People need to be able to feel comfortable coming to us with their vulnerabilities and whatever it is that they have going on as well, without us shutting down because that's what is required. You know, if we want the same, you know, we have to be able to give what we are receiving. And ultimately, that's what makes you closer, being able to hear another person, you know, talk to you about things that are important and having those hard conversations, as well as it's important for us to start to feel comfortable to have hard conversations, ask for support, be able to express when we're feeling needy, insecure, and things like that without judging ourselves and others. So that's just something that I had came across, and I just thought that that was so profound, because it's hard to heal something if you don't recognize when you're blind to yourself. And as much as we think that we know ourselves, there are still things that we don't know about ourselves, and maybe we have not been receptive to hear about ourselves, or like, you know, it's easy to think that you're right. It's easy to think like, no, I'm totally right. Like, why is he acting like this? He's being insecure. He's being needy. Why is he being like that? And he's being like that because maybe he's human and he has moments just like everybody else, and he was trusting me with his vulnerability. Thank God I've been able to apologize to him for how I showed up. You know, I don't see myself as this bad person anymore. I just didn't know any better. And until we start to know ourselves and start to address our own patterns and be able to see things for ourselves, we can't really be the best we can be, you know, when it comes to certain things. So I've already apologized to him for, you know, my inability to show up for him emotionally sometimes and be a loving space for him to land. And we're good friends now, so I'm really thankful for that. But I'm really thankful for the relationship in general, because it's taught me so much, and I'm able, because he was who he was, it was the perfect reflection and mirror for me to be able to grow. And I am actively every single day working to become more secure, working to have hard conversations, and trying to really put myself out there and be more vulnerable in ways of initiating things that are uncomfortable for me instead of just avoiding them. So I hope that helps. This is a quick video. I actually have to go right now, but if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys have anything that you guys want to share, please let me know down below. I like to respond to your comments. And also, if there's something that you guys want me to talk about in pertaining to this topic, please let me know down below. Any video ideas are always welcome here. As I always, stay posh and stay cute. I don't have my affirmation cards on me, so I'm just going to say the affirmation of the day is: you are a good person. I am a good person. Just because we learn bad habits doesn't mean that we as a person are bad, okay? And we're all learning and growing, and you are worthy of love, okay? Love you. Bye.